first T is technology. So I've defined it as technology and business model. What you're trying to essentially explain here is that how are your customers being served today? In the sense that you've identified a problem, you identified a solution, but your existing customer base or your potential customer base is being served by your peers, right? So what are you doing differently? You have to come up with defensible answers to explain that what is your differentiator in the long run, or why will you win and endure, right? So it could be a mix of things, and there are enough case studies and enough business books explaining what results in moats, right? So no VC is expecting you to have moats built into your business from day one, but you should have an answer as to why this business will be an enduring one, right? Why will this business compound over a period of time? So it could be a mix of things. It could be proprietary data, it could be distribution access, it could be the advantage of scale, it could be that you're just simply much more cost efficient, it could be that your business model is counterposition to incumbents, right? That it is something that the incumbents would never attempt without killing their book, right? So some of these are good examples of putting or explaining why your business will win. One of the things that we are taught in business schools is you have to explain your business in a Gartner style quadrant, right, where you place your business against potential competition. So there is this urge of founders to place their business amongst the best, right, and everyone else is doing a very poor job. Or you create a checklist and you say that, okay, my business will work because XYZ is not doing this. But what matters is that you explain that your feature or your solution or your use case, why does it matter to your customer, right? And why will it lead you to win? So it is essential for you guys to spend some time in explaining as to why there is a clear distinguishing factor between your business and others out there. Team value. So this is a very self-explanatory slide. What I will say here is that one of the things that, or one of the complaints that we face is that VCs or investors tend to fund folks from IITs or IIMs, right? Now, so this is a fact; it can't be denied, right? And credentials do matter, right? So if you've spent some time in an industry, or if you've spent some time in a very fast accelerating startup, or the fangs of the world, it does matter, right? And that pitch deck is likely to get more time. But the number one credential that you as a young founder can have is if you can explain that you've lived the customer's reality, right? Like, or if you've lived the problem yourself. So how do you do that as a young founder? Probably 3 or 4 ways, right? Either you've grown up in a business family, right, and you've seen some of these problems firsthand, or you've been very enthusiastic about a specific domain and you've built projects, right? Or if you've built prototypes in the past, or simply you've just spent a disproportionate amount of time interviewing potential customers. Even that could be a good way to make this slide up, right, where you say that I have this skill set and I've spent X number of hours researching this, and this is why I feel this solution could work, right? But make it very obvious that why you are the right founder, the right founding team for this business. I mean, this is the most important question that any investor is trying to understand or explain, as to what is the sense of the founder market fit here.